Hello, so welcome back to my channel. This is Blockchain Sage, and in this video I'm going to explain to you how you can trade liquidity line on spot trades, not futures. You can actually use it on futures if you are perfect or adequate or good in futures, but for spot this will profit you a lot. Now, I made this statement that I've been thinking about dropping an educational video on how to trade liquidity line. Now, a lot of people showed interest in me making this video. That's why I'm dropping this video right now. So this is going to help you to also be good in what you are doing. At least let you be holding on to something when you are about to trade or when you just have the passion to make money. Okay, now this video is also going to help you to have this confidence about what you are doing, because a lot of people will want to trade. They will not have they will have passion, but there is no confidence in it. Now, lack of confidence will make you keep losing, in the sense that you buy a coin, it will dip more, your heart will fly, you sell it on dipping. Immediately you sell it, the coin will start rising back, you will start shouting, and you also buy it. You buy it at that rising point, you will see small profit, you will not sell, you will think that it will rise more, boom, it will start dipping, your heart will fly again, you will sell it again. Imagine that kind of lifestyle. Then if you start trading with $100, before you will just do this, the money will remain $50. Most times you start looking for whom to blame from your, as in, because of your frustration. You start blaming the person that called the coin for you. You just laying hands on where to lay blames. This is result of lack of confidence in what you are doing. Now, this liquidity line is going to help you to build that confidence. At least you are sure that this is going to happen. Hope you're getting me. Liquidity line is a surety that this coin is going to do like this. It's not going to do like this. It's going to do like that. That is liquidity line. Now, this video needs to be costly, but I'm making it for free for the benefit of the whole space. Now, before we start, make sure that you know what is liquidity. Liquidity is the value of a cryptocurrency, is a value of a token. Without liquidity, the token or the coin will have no value. So if we are trading liquidity line, it means that that line is liquidity, that line is value. It's showing us that this coin is going to go up, that the value of that coin is going to go up. I want you to understand what you're about to do. Okay, so when you are trading liquidity, it means that the value of that coin is going to go up. We are going to follow the line, the liquidity line of that token, meaning the value line of that token. So the value line is going to show us if it's going to devalue or if it's going to get more value. Now look at this. Yesterday I made a video about liquidity line of pause. If you watch that video very much well, you will see that I talked about liquidity line of pause, and it did in accordance to what I said. Within a twinkle of an eye, it pumped. Quote me right. People have used this matrix and they have actually earned it so much. So take a look at this. This is the liquidity line of pause too. Look at it over here. This tiny line, the yellow one, is the liquidity line of pause. Yes. Other lines is not the liquidity lines. And if we are talking about liquidity line, we are talking about value lines of pause. Now, the value lines of pause is clicking was fluctuation. Now, pause is at the middle of going down, being stagnant, or going up. Because this value line is not directing up, it's not going upwards. Okay? If it's going upwards, then we can be sure that pause will rise. So just be watching it. It can turn down. If this liquidity line start doing like this, you see it will start going like this, then make sure that you exit yourself, because it will start going down. Now, this is the trade of those who are trading with hundreds of thousands of dollars. So once you are queuing in with them, you are going to make money. Let's use another token. For example, let's choose Asta. Asta is getting listed today, but look at the liquidity line of Asta. Liquidity line of Asta is pointing down. Look at it. Yes. Now look at what Asta is going to do. It's pointing down and it's dipping. because this is the value line of Asta. So you should not buy this coin this very moment if you are doing what we called dive in and dive out. See what I just finished telling you right now. The coin has also dipped. We have lost 3 point something. It was 3 point something before. It's now 285. So for those who are ready to make money, or who are just coming in to automatically put money and take money within, as in just who are out to make money within 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour, or for that day, make sure that you are trading with liquidity line, because it will show you where you should go and what you should do. Let's use another token. For example, let's use core. Look at core. The liquidity line is pointing down. Look at it. It's going arrow down. And look at, it's even pointing towards a dipping sign itself. Look at it, it's pointing towards a dipping sign. And that pointing down that it pointed, look at the dips surrounding it. Look at this long selling signal. Look at another long. Look at another long. Look at this long too. I don't know if you are seeing what I'm telling you. The value line of core, look at it. It was pointing up from this edge. Look at it. And those pointing up, look at the pumps. This is the long pump. Look at the long pump. Look at the pumps. And it started pointing down here. And you can also see the signal of those dips. And it's still pointing down. So those that are trading core, if they followed the liquidity line of core, they will be making profit. Look at it. Now, take a look at this. The first line, see the dip here. Look at the long deep line. And it stopped here and started rising back. Look at the buying signal. Look at it. It started pumping. Now this, it drags there. You will just see that the liquidity line is working and is just visible. This work is just visible. Look at it. It drains here. Look at the dip. It started rising. Look at the blue line. And look at the blue line again. It started rising again. Now look at the dip, because it started pointing down. Now take a look at Bitcoin. Look at Bitcoin liquidity line. Bitcoin liquidity line is telling us that it's going to go more up. Take a look at this. Those who are trading futures on Bitcoin should dive in now with their buying signal, not selling signal, because it's going to go up. That is what Bitcoin is telling us. And as I'm even talking to you, you see, it has added a buying signal, a pumping signal, and it has shifted. Yeah, look at that buying signal. I told you that Bitcoin is arrowing up, showing that it will go up. Now look at that buying signal. Look at it. Now let's use PEP liquidity line is up, meaning PEP is going to go up. So if you purchase PEP right now, you are going to make money from it. Now this is an educational video. Anything I'm telling you is from my own observation. Okay, before you put money in anything, make sure that you do your own adequate research before you do anything. I'm just telling you from my own observation and what works for me and what I know that is good for the system. The liquidity line is up. Look at it once again. You see where it started rising. Look at the pumps. It started accumulating. Look at it. We saw. Okay, let me use. Yes, look at it. You see this line? It was green, because liquidity line was up, and it will keep going that up. So for those who are trading PEP, you can actually position yourself with PEP right now and wait for that good profit if you are a good person. Now look at Solana. Liquidity line of Solana is pointing arrow down. Look at it. So there's a dip going on in Solana. If you say that you are buying Solana right now for futures or this, you are really going to be on the losing side, because the value line is down. Unless you see the value line up, then you mean that more value is going to enter into Solana. If you don't see the value line up, don't enter. For newbies, and for newbies, don't follow the old bees and be swimming in an ocean. Start swimming from a swimming pool if you are a newbie, so you can master your act of swimming before you dive into an ocean with old swimmers. As I'm even talking to you, the dipping line is even stretching its hand. Let me use a color that matches what I'm saying. Good. The dipping line is stretching itself down. As I'm even saying, it's just stretching itself down. That is just it. So for those who are trading futures, you can put it on sell. You can put it on sell. You are going to be profitable if you follow these methods. Now look at this coin again. Any coin that you are trading, watch the previous pumping of the liquidity line. Look at this. The liquidity line went up. It went up like this, and the coin pulled up. It keep going up. Look at the pumps until it starts from here and started arrowing down. Then you started seeing this dip. That is when you start seeing this dip, because it started going arrow down. Look at those reds. Look at where the liquidity line starts going arrow down. You will see that is the point, is to start dipping, because the value line has started going down. When the value line was going up, look at the green, look at the green, look at the green, look at the green. Then when the value line started going down, you start seeing dip until that look like a measure of pump. Okay, good. So don't swim with old swimmers. Swim with new swimmers. So all of you will learn from each other's experience from failures. Look at it. That blue line or green line that we see has turned to red because the liquidity line is arrowing down. I will stop here. Enough word is just small word is enough for the wise. You can go and make your own adequate research and you come up to your own conclusion, and you also let us know. Now, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. It's very much important, so you're not going to miss anything from this space, especially if you are a newbie. If you're also an OB, follow us. You are also going to be more perfect in this crucial economy. Thank you so much.